Primary sources present original and direct evidence. They are usually created by someone with personal experience of something, like historical documents, raw data from an experiment, demographic records. Primary sources interviews. Secondary sources draw on primary sources. They may comment on primary sources or use the evidence from primary sources to construct an argument, like books, journals, articles, and critical review. Journal is a periodical publications issued at regular intervals, like daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, that contains articles written by experts in a particular field of study based on research that the author did. Journal articles are written for experts or students of a particular field. They assume that readers have an advanced vocabulary and knowledge of the field. Some famous journals are Nature, Science, Cell, The Lancet. A peer-reviewed journal publishes articles which have been independently evaluated by experts in the field. Journals can be in print or electronic format, and some are available both ways. Journal in print or electronic format. Information, reference information. Why you would use it? Good source of factual and statistical information, or giving an overview of a subject area. Where you can find dictionaries and encyclopedias are good for an overview. Facts, figures, addresses, statistics, definitions, and dates. Books in an academic research library use books when looking for an overall background on an issue or an intense analysis of a theory or person. Books can be in print or online ebooks. Information like articles from magazines, journals, newspapers focus on a specific area or discipline and are published more frequently than books. They can be available in print or electronic format. Web pages. Ease of access and availability of open access material, including government websites and reports. Information on the internet should be evaluated. Not all information is unbiased or even accurate. Type of information is articles from magazine, journals, newspaper, web pages, company information. Why you will use it is focused on specific area or discipline and are published more frequently than books. And then there is ease of access and availability of open access material, including government websites and reports, and the information about a company. Where you can find it is they can be available in print or electronic format. Information on the internet should be evaluated. Not all information is unbiased or even accurate. Many companies have official websites which they maintain, and there is reports and official documents. To find detailed information about a specific issue, official reports are usually made available online or in print. Statistic analysis, numerical results, usually found government or international bodies or organizational research sites. And there is using the internet for research. Wikipedia do not use Wikipedia for research as it's unreliable and can be edited by anyone at any time. Use it as a starting point for research are the sources of information. You can scroll to the bottom to get the actual reference. The internet is only one source of information. While the whole is not structured or organized, searching can be very time-consuming. Use the same evaluation techniques for internet sources as you would for a book or article. Anyone can publish on the internet, where it's not a sense of quality checked by a publisher. You must judge the intended audience of the information, like scholars, general public, high school students, children. Like, who is the author? What else has the author written? In which community and context does the author have expertise? Does the author represent a particular set of worldviews? Do they represent specific gender, sexual, racial, political, social, and cultural orientations? Do they privilege some sources of authority over others? Do they have a formal role in particular institution like Oxford? Purpose. Why was this source created? Does it have an economic value for the author or publisher? Is it an educational resource persuasive? What research questions does it attempt to answer? Does it strive to be objective? Does it fill any other personal, professional, or societal needs? Who is the intended audience? Is it for scholars? Is it for a general audience? Publication and format. Where was it published? Was it published in a scholarly publication section at an academic journal? Who is the publisher? Was it a university press? Was it formally peer-reviewed? Were there any apparent barriers to publication? Was it self-published? Were there outside editors or reviewers? In what medium? Was it published online or in print? Both. Is it a blog post like or YouTube? Is there a blog post like a YouTube video or TV episode, an article from a print magazine? How is it relevant to your research? Does it analyze the primary sources that you are researching? Does it cover the authors or individuals that you are researching with different primary texts? Can you apply the author frameworks of analysis to your own research? What is the scope of coverage? Is it a general overview or an in-depth analysis? Does the scope match your own information needs? Is the time period and geographic region relevant to your research? When was the source first published? What version or edition of the source are you consulting? Are there differences in editions such as news, introduction, footnotes? If the publication is online, when was it last updated? What has changed in your field study since the publication date? Are there any published reviews, response, or rebuttal? I think of publication. Documentation. Did they cite the source? If not, do they have any other means to verify the reliability of the claims? Who do they cite? Is the author affiliated with any of the authors they are citing? Are the cited authors part of a particular academic movement or school authors? Did they appropriately represent the context of the cited source? Did they know any important elements from the cited source?